welcome to another video on Planet Coaster, but not just any old Planet Coaster, Planet Coaster Alpha 3. If you watched Grading Fees Weekly last week, you'll know that they were releasing Alpha 3, and they released it 2 days ago now, Tuesday. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to record yesterday because the recording equipment was playing up, but yeah, we're here now today, a bit later than I wanted to be, but here we are, playing Alpha 3. Now, if you have played Planet Coaster's previous alphas, and you'll know what the interface and stuff looks like, they completely changed it. Basically, the game used to be on Frontier's launcher. Frontier are the developers of the game. It's now been moved to Steam, which is better because it means we have more online interactivity and things like that. We're now able to upload our parks and stuff to the Steam network so other people can make them. Now, it feels like a brand new game, to be honest, more than an update. Well, I suppose it kind of is in a way. Yeah, they've changed all sorts in Alpha 3. Yeah, and if you see, all this is different. This used to be like loads of parks on that globe, but now it's different people, like online and stuff. It feels a bit like Xbox Live, to be honest. I suppose it kind of is for PC. Now, as you see, if we click play now, you've got career, sandbox mode, challenge, what's new, tutorials, and my parks. All this is new. A lot of this is still coming soon. It won't be here until the full game, but yeah, this is what we've got now. So I've already started creating a park dedicated to Alpha 3 kind of. So we're on this now, Tropic Sunny Side. I think I'm going to change that because I've had an idea of what we're going to do in today's episode. So basically click resume and you'll get back to your parks. Now, I know I'm not creating a new one, but basically if you want to do that, you go into the sandbox and there's sort of loads of themes you can pick from and stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. So here we are. Park management, you'll see, is now here. It wasn't here before, but it is now. Also got my blueprints, which wasn't there. Coasters, riding, all that still there. Shops is new, and there's a couple of other bits as well. We can also do multi-selection as well. But yeah, as you can see, I've already started building a roller coaster, and that is here now. And it's been to like, they've added a load of new coasters basically. I might as well go into what they've added. So they've added water, they've added the desert theme and all that. They've added new coasters and rides. I think about 6 coasters. And as you can see, I've already built a roller coaster, and here it is. One of the ones they added was like a Euro-Fighter, like kind of a Gerstlaur Euro-Fighter type coaster. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I mean rides like Soar at Fort Park, the Smiler at Alton Towers, Speed at Oakwood, just to name a few. But yeah, as you'll see, you can actually pick from 2 track designs on some of your rides. So there's this original one which it gives you, which is like the Smilers and Soars. But there's also another one you can pick, which is a bit like Speeds from Oakwood, like H-shaped kind of track. So what we're going to do first is I'm just going to showcase the Euro-Fighter. I tested it. So if we click here, I might be able to get it right at the start. So I'll stop the test and stop. So as you can see, they've added ride statistics. It says how many miles an hour it is and stuff. But if we go into results here, we've not actually tried this, we should get some results. So it's got an excitement of 6, a fear of 4, nausea is good, 1, and then duration is 207.4, oh it does in seconds, 923 meters, 69 miles an hour, average speed is 27 miles an hour, and highest drop is 49 meters, lateral G-force, that's upwards G-force, downwards G-force, and forwards G-force. So I've got all that. But let's go and test this thing out now. And then we're going to start building another ride. This is going to be a 2-part, by the way, which you can probably tell by the title. Simply because there's so much to showcase, it's a bit too much for one video. So if we're getting this, and with this one, you get a vertical lift hill, and if you've been on any Euro-Fighter or seen any, notice a lot of them have vertical lifts, and they've got a drop over vertical as well, like Soaring Speed have. I don't think the Smiler has, but yeah. So we've got a loop into this banked corner, and you'll probably can realise what I mean by the track design now. So if we go going into a Cobra roll, there we go. And then we go up into a great run now, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Airtime coming up, there we go. Into a bit of a helix. And then we go down. This bit's a bit slow. This used to be a great run, but it slowed the train down too much, so I took it off. And look how slow it's going even without the brake room. We'll do some drive tyres on there actually. I might actually add that between this and the next video and show it again in part 2. By the way, I don't know if Game of the Week's going to be on this week because I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to record it with doing this alpha showcase thing. So I'll try my best, guys, but not promise anything, because I think I'd rather do this, and yeah, because it's suddenly sort of Planet Coaster Alpha 3 and it's so good, I'd rather do this. I'm not saying Game of the Week won't be online, I will try my best, but if the worst comes to worst, it will be this instead of Game of the Week. Because this is pretty much the game of everything at the moment anyway. So I'm going to build another coaster just to show off some of the others. And if we go down here, I believe we've got, yeah, I can see it, I'm just getting to it, the Mack Megacoaster style. This is a launch. It's kind of like, I think, is it Mack Megacoaster or kind of like Stealth but Thought Park, kind of that style? Not sure, but yeah, I think it's a Mack Megacoaster because I've tried doing one of these before and it's got the lap bars, I think, that are on the Mack Megacoaster. And I know I'm saying this a lot, but yeah, the example of the Mack Megacoaster is Blue Fire at Europa Park. Well, that's the original Mack Megacoaster, but yeah. I know I just messed that up. I'll have to, I always do that, you always backspace, like, when the track points the wrong way, I always go back too many, and I end up deleting it. Because they changed how they, do the stations. All that used to disappear, and you used to, do it there, but they've changed it. Not necessarily for the better either, because it's less obvious. But oh well. Things have got to progress as this game progresses, basically. So I'm going to place our station there and, it did do it the right way. I'm going to make the station longer because I want the train to be longer than that. So I was going to show some of the terrain and stuff that I've discovered. This is going to be more of a building series. This wasn't necessarily added in Alpha 3, but yeah, I think it's worth showing off. Yeah, and that's the weird thing. Like, it starts off as down in that corner, like that coaster selection doesn't disappear, but then when you place a station, you can go into the bit like that to make it bigger. So, yeah, and that's probably big enough. So why I think it's a Mack Megacoaster, or maybe I've just seen it wrong, I don't know. Might not be, it's kind of hard to tell. But if you look at that lap bar, that's a lap bar, and Mack Megacoasters have lap bars. The Intamin ones generally tend to have over the shoulder, and I'm actually going to ride one of them next week, actually, an Intamin type thing, but because I've never actually ridden one before, but I've took note of the train designs of Mack and Intamin launched coasters, but they tend to Mack have lap bars, and that's what that has. That's why I think it's a Mack Megacoaster type. Plus, it's you can make pretty much any version on it, and the Intamin ones tend to be more about like going straight up, straight back down, top hats and stuff. Now they changed all this as well. Target speed is going to be probably 31 meters per second. So around the 60 mile an hour mark. I think they need to sort this out and change it all to miles per hour, to be honest. It's kind of confusing for people. Like, it's weird because the statistics are in miles per hour, but the actual thing when you're building it is still in meters per second. So I'm not sure why they've done that, but it's not necessarily the best thing in my opinion. So we're going to make more of a gradual launch like that. We'll contest it now, and always remember you can actually stop the time so it doesn't go to night. Always remember to start it again, because yesterday when I was building my Euro-Fighter, like, I built it all and I was wondering why it wasn't working, and it turned out that I paused it so it didn't go night like it is now, so it was easier to build, and I forgot to unpause it. So yeah, let's start the test and jump in. So I am planning to start Planet Coaster. I might actually start it in the next few weeks actually, because I wasn't planning on starting it yet, but this game's so good that I've got to. Yeah, and another thing is, like on the camera it's not, the edges are showing, but, and I mentioned this in another video on my PC, the edges of the screen don't show for some reason, so I'm finding it a bit hard to build. Hopefully maybe I'll get this sorted out eventually, but yeah, it's just like that at the moment. Right, let's test that now, because I've just thought that launch was a bit quick, so this is probably more the right amount of track. And this might actually be in 3 parts, so I'm not sure. Maybe 2, and then if we don't finish it, I'll probably showcase it when it's done. And I'll start Planet Coaster POVs as well as RCT. So that's probably about the right amount of track. So we're going to go up into a bank turn, and then when you go back down, sort of into like a valley sort of thing. So we're going to have a right hand bank turn, and then yeah, we're going to do what I just said basically. Now if we want to build this thing high, we want to do it quite early on because it will lose speed quite quick. So I'm going to make this bank turn quite high to get the height on it kind of. So if we go, and that's another thing, you used to have to build sort of your own bank turns, but if you go into the non-inverting section, they've added all this in Alpha 3. You can actually get, and what's that thing? Having a look at that. Half helix. On the bank turn right, so what is that? Top hat. We don't want a top hat. That's what I was saying before. We have on a lot of Intamin accelerator coasters, but don't want it in that style, so I'm not gonna do that. And why does it turn like that? I've been wondering that. I'm not sure if that's a bug or it's supposed to, but I don't remember any coaster that most of them turn exactly 180 degrees, but in this game they've done it, so yeah. And that might be a bit big actually. I'll just have to see, but it might actually be better if we do the left one because we're going to crash into the fence if we're not careful. So if we go like that, and that's going to curve round, and then still the same height, which is good. So if we test this now, then yeah. And it's turning day again, which is good. I better jump on quick. There we go. So if you see, it's pretty gradual launch, these. And I'd say that's just about the right speed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do an airtime hill, and then we're going to sort of go down into this sort of canyon. So to do an airtime hill, we'll need to sort of build it up and then go sharply down, kind of. So if we go and quick build, well, I'm not sure why that's turned that way. I think, yeah, that's another weird thing. When you do banked corners, it seems to want to turn that way, which I don't want. So we're going to drag this up like that. And I think that should be enough. So we're going to want to, that's going to be steep, but that's what we want. So now we're going to need to go 4 down, I'd say. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So now we're going to need to go like that. I might actually do one more down, so that'll be even more airtime. But yeah. No, actually, should be fine like that. And then if we go and there we have it. That is going to be a lot of airtime on that hill. But yeah, that's what this is about. So yeah. And I know I've kept it like that, but that's what we want. So let's actually test now how much airtime this has. So if we go. Well, that's good. Forgot about that menu. You can, if you don't press done, then it does that, which is good. So I need to start the test, in fact. So we start like that, then we can set sitting when it sets off. So it is a bit gradual. I'm not sure how to fix that, but yeah, it's just going to be like that for now. And will it get over? There we go, airtime machine. So now we want to go into a canyon. So if we exit here, then we should be able to. I want to change to terrain actually. So we push the terrain like that downwards. Then we should. Might need to make it a bit smaller. Not sure I want my canyon to be that big. So there we go. I'm going to kind of do it sort of like that. That might be a bit too big actually, but yeah. Then we want to push it up at the side. So it's sort of going to go just down into there, through an inversion, and back up again. And I made it too deep, but oh well. I'm still learning all this terrain stuff actually. I've not actually spent a lot of time doing terrain shaping. So this is all new to me, and I might need to make it a bit wider, like that. So the idea is it's going to be sort of mountains at the side as well. And we're sort of going to go down into there and sort of back up again. I actually need to make that. I didn't realise how fast this terrain goes down. Usually I've sort of done bigger holes. It's gone sort of, I don't know what you call it. It takes ages if you do a bigger hole to move down, but yeah, this one's not. So if we push that bit out a bit, there we go. I'm just testing it now. So. Right, so now we need to build down, continue to build down, and then we'll level off that airtime hill. It looks like it's going to be, looks like it's not quite going to be able to make that. So I'm going to have to do a bit more, changing the terrain a bit more, so it goes sort of like there, and then move that like that. Now we should be able to get down into that ravine. We might need to twist left down so that the coaster can get to there. Probably in between this and the next part, I'm going to do a bit of work to ensure we can get this finished by the end. And now we should level it off a bit. So we the terrain's actually not that bad. I thought I pushed it down more, but I'm not. So probably gonna put a few trees down here as well, just to sort of immerse the rider a bit more. But for now, that should be good. So I'm gonna now make an inversion. I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do a butterfly. I've not actually tried doing one of them yet, so I'll need to find it first. It could take me some time because I'm bad at finding these things. Or is it in rolls? I can't remember. I found it yesterday, but no, it's not that. Well, let's have a look in rolls because I can't find it there. I think it's definitely here, but I think it's near the bottom. How about the sea serpent roll? Very similar, I think, so we could try this. That might not fit though, but yeah. It's basically a sea serpent roll is where it goes up more than I'd want it to, but it goes up and like that. Actually, you might be better off still because it doesn't fit, so we'll have a butterfly. Oh, twisted horseshoes, I never knew that was there. We have added a lot. Whoa, I never knew half of this was here. We've got all the inversions in the world. I think it would be good that if we made something where you could search for the inversions, because I cannot find this inversion. Oh, there it is, butterfly inversion. It was right near the top all along. It doesn't quite fit with my terrain, but you can sort that. maybe it might be better not to use that. I might just use a corkscrew or something actually, because this isn't working. Actually, I know, I'll do a dive loop. I'm actually just going to check how long we've got left. Right, what I'm going to do in between this and the next video, I'm going to build a little bit more. I'm going to put I think a dive loop would be alright, and then we'll carry on. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in part 2.